Hello everyone and welcome to Vulcan Does Voice Acting, the channel where I try to do voice acting. I've wanted to voice act for a very long time, and now that we're all in quarantine and we have nothing better to do and nothing is stopping us from doing anything, I decided that this would be the best time to actually pursue it or to practice it. Obviously, we're gonna start out with what else? Anime. So today, I picked an anime out of random. I've actually never seen the anime before. I've never heard of the anime. I'm gonna skim through it a little bit and see if there's a male character in there that I can voice over, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, so I think I found one to do. So I'm gonna watch it again. I'm going to type out the subtitles and see how it works in English. And if not, then I'll see how I can kind of translate that to work, and while still also making sense.
こちらは近頃海外で大層人気だそうだが、東京まで進出してくるとはよほど羽振りがいいようですな。
We're gonna take one, so let's see how this goes. I hear your merchandise is very popular overseas. You must be doing quite well to open up a store in Tokyo. Wow. Okay, so wow, that was a lot longer. I actually have a lot of time left over. I hear your merchandise is very popular. I have to like slow it down. It's weird, or I maybe have to add a lot of fat in there. I hear your merchandise is very popular overseas. Lately, I hear your merchandise is very popular overseas lately. You must be doing quite well to open a store here in Tokyo. It's still too long, so I'm gonna try adding a little bit of fat in here. I hear your merchandise has been very popular overseas in the past few months. Your store must be quite... I messed it up. Dang it. I hear your... Voice acting is not as easy as it looks. Go figure. I hear your merchandise has been very popular overseas in the past few months. Your store must be doing quite well to open up here in Tokyo. Alright, I think that was it. I think that was good.
完全会員制。来店にも予約が必要とは、また強気に出たもんですな。
An exclusive members only store that even requires reservations in order to... Dang it, that is fast. Alright, so he says that really fast, so I'm gonna try... Oh my gosh. An exclusive members only store that even requires a reservation in order to visit. You're putting on quite a show of confidence. Yeah, that's a lot. That is a mouthful. An exclusive members only store that even requires reservations. That's way too much. So let me try to slim this down a little bit. A store that's exclusively members only and reservations only? You're putting on quite a show of confidence. All right, that was good. A store that's exclusively members only and reservations only? You're putting on quite the show of confidence. I started late. Dang it. And now I see why in professional settings they have a count off. They do like 3 beeps, and on the 4th beep is your action. So it's really hard to just press the play button and then go. A store that's exclusively members only and reservations only? You're putting on quite the show of confidence. I think that's good for now. So yeah, let's move on to the next one.
目利きと言われて悪い気はしないが、私はオーナーと面識もないし、海外のジェイドで買い物したこともないんですがね。住所はどこで?
Okay, so this one's gonna be interesting. We'll see how this works. No one minds being called a connoisseur, but I have no personal acquaintance with the owner. See, that's fast. Okay, and also I said acquaintance instead of acquaintance. Enunciation is also very big, and I know that I'm probably missing a lot of times where I'm supposed to be enunciating. No one minds being called a connoisseur, but I have no personal acquaintance with the owner. Nor have I ever been to one of the overseas jade stores. How did you obtain my address? Alright. No one minds being called a connoisseur, but I have no personal acquaintance with the owner. Ugh, I keep saying acquaintance. It should be acquaintance. Acquaintance. I have no personal acquaintance with the owner. No personal acquaintance. Personal acquaintance. Personal acquaintance. Personal acquaintance. Personal acquaintance. No one minds being called a connoisseur, but I have no personal acquaintance with the owner. Alright, so I think that was okay. Nor have I ever been to one of... Nor have I ever... See, that's an... Nor have I ever... That doesn't sound good. I've also never been to one of the overseas... Ah, man, I just... Read the lines, Vulcan. Read the lines. I've also never been to the overseas jade stores. I've also never been overseas. I've never been overseas in my life. I've also never been to the overseas jade stores. How did you get my address? Alright, I think that's good. Okay. Alright, so it's basically just like a... It's really weird. Yeah, so it's like a... Come on. That's what it kind of feels like. Okay, so it's like something like that. So, and that's the end of that scene. So I'm gonna put it together and we're gonna see how this actually sounds. I hope it sounds good. It's obviously going to sound very amateurish. The only way that I'm going to learn from my mistakes is by seeing me screw up. Or in this case, hearing me screw up. So, let's see how this goes.
失礼ながらご招待状を拝見させていただけますか。
I hear your merchandise has been very popular overseas in the past few months. Your store must be doing quite well to open up here in Tokyo.
日々勉強させていただいております。今後ともごひいきに。
A store that's exclusively members only and reservations only? You're putting on quite the show of confidence.
オーナーの強い意向で本当に目利きのお客様に精一杯良い品をご提供させていただきたいと。
No one minds being called a connoisseur, but I have no personal acquaintance with the owner. I've also never been to the overseas jade stores. How did you get my address?
主のフェイツィです。あ、奥でお茶でもいかがです？
So I just finished putting my recorded audio with the footage from the anime. How I did wasn't bad. I think it was good. However, there are still things that I need to improve on. The first thing I noticed was that I was holding back. I didn't actually use my entire voice. The whole time I was speaking like this, when I should be speaking like this. I don't think in a store I would be talking like this, because if the guy is behind me and I'm walking away, he's not going to be able to hear me if I talk like this. So what I need to do is look at what's happening in the scene and project based on where the characters are in relation to each other and what they're doing. Had I done that, I think my performance would have been a little bit better. Another thing is, at some points, my voice, and this is going back to the first point, my voice was too low, so when I went for more of a lower, like, I wonder how he got my address, I was speaking too low, so I was like, how did you get my address? So it was a little too growly, it feels like. The third thing that I noticed, and this is nothing with me, it's just the fact that I don't have a pop filter. So there were a lot of times where I was speaking. Luckily, my pop filter just came in. Hopefully, this will get rid of it. The final thing I noticed about my performance is the fact that I had a bit of trouble enunciating. There were a few times where I just slurred straight through words. Ever. I couldn't even understand what I was saying. So those are just some of the things that I'm going to be working on while making content for this channel. So overall, voice acting is fun. It's difficult, but it's fun. So that will conclude this episode. If you did like this video, make sure to like and share it. And if you want to see more content, definitely subscribe to my channel. And also feel free to join my Discord. There you can chat with really cool people, rant if you want, post pictures of your puppies, and you can get updates on when I'm streaming on Twitch. With that said, I hope you have a wonderful night, a wonderful day, a wonderful whatever time it is in your part of the world, and take it easy.